IFP is a solution provider, and the solutions all start with powder processing.
We have solved numerous customer issues around powder performance. We have the expertise, we have the pilot scale capabilities, we have the benchtop capabilities. When it comes to scaling up powdered products, we are second to none. Our entire business is based on a technology called fluid bed batch processing, and we complement that with retail packaging.
We're a one-stop shop. We have a lot of diversity, a lot of background. We're able to provide an integrated project management approach.
Our fluid bed batch processing focuses on 5 key technologies. The first is particle coating. The second is agglomeration. We also microencapsulate, granulate, and we dose. We complement our offering with a retail packaging offering where for some of our contract customers, we're able to take our powders and present them in the finished form. Beyond the contract side, we have a specialty ingredient business where we have 2 main lines. The first are microencapsulated ingredients that are used in a whole slew of food and nutraceutical applications, and the next are instantized ingredients that are used predominantly in food applications and also as substrates or carriers for sweeteners and probiotics. Our larger facility is in Faribault, Minnesota. In this facility, we have our larger scale fluid bed batch processing units, and we also have a retail packaging facility. Our second facility is in Hayfield, Minnesota, right outside of Rochester. That facility is a powder processing plant with our smaller scale fluid bed batch processing units.
Our units have really been customized to do a very, very wide range of powders. We can do very large droplet agglomeration where we're gluing the powders together. We can do microencapsulation. We can spray very fine droplets under very controlled air conditions so that we can put multiple layers over an individual particle as opposed to multiple particles.
So agglomeration builds particle size, and one of the great things about that is it has many wonderful byproducts. First, it's instantization. So if you take an ingredient and say it's not soluble, what's going to happen when you put it in water? Either it will float on the top or float to the bottom or somewhere in between. Okay? What agglomeration does is it makes it soluble in water. That uniform particle size, that building up of particle size, makes it soluble in water. Second thing is on the packaging side, is that what agglomeration does with that uniform particle size, that building up of particle size, is it prevents this kind of stratification that occurs. So if you had a formulation, say of 8 ingredients, and they're all different loose bulk densities, different sizes, and you put it in a package, if it sits there for a while, it's going to stratify. Everything's going to be separate. And so agglomeration, that building of that particle size, prevents that. Everything is really the same size in the package.
Well, generally a customer comes to us and defines why a raw material won't work in their process, what conditions the modified ingredient needs to survive, what conditions are available to activate the ingredient. So we're going to isolate an ingredient in encapsulation until release or interaction is desired, and they need to define those processes for us, and then we can design a coating, the melt point, the fracture point.
And so rather than the customer going to 5 or 6 different suppliers, we're able to do it under one roof.
We can tap into our marketing group, into our R&D, into our manufacturing and packaging groups, and always into our quality assurance and regulatory groups. Our manufacturing offering is governed by strict quality systems and practices. We adhere to 21 CFR 111, which is the FDA code for dietary supplements. We monitor those with a strict quality management system, which is SQF 2000, where we live up to the level 3, which includes the qualification of processes. With those kind of capabilities around powder processing and performance, coupled with these strict quality practices and systems, we can attract a marquee list of customers.
So powder processing is our expertise. And the range that we can do is what makes us unique.
From concept to retail product, from the warehouse to the distribution center, we're able to manage the whole commercial spectrum.